Welcome to Lapland, and in this video we have something extra exciting planned.
So yeah, this is definitely a bucket list place to stay.
We will be staying in an igloo style boutique hotel in the heart of Finnish Lapland that usually costs anywhere between €1,000 and €2,000 a night in the month of December. This trip has been an absolute whirlwind of adventure and Christmas cheer. We've checked off a bucket list dream by visiting Santa Claus's village, and to top it off we enjoyed magical reindeer and husky sleigh rides. Experiences we've only ever dreamed about. And spending the night in this incredible location will feel like the icing on the cake for our trip to Lapland.
It has a hot tub.
This rustic yet luxurious retreat combines traditional log cabins and modern comforts, providing the perfect blend of cosy warmth and natural beauty. We can't wait to give you a tour.
Welcome to our cabin. This place is amazing. Let us show you around. Check this out. How nice is this? The whole thing is made from wood, and as you can see there's literally open windows right around it, and we're in the middle of like a forest covered in snow. It's really magical. So yeah, this is definitely a bucket list place to stay. So this place is called the Northern Lights Ranch. So people come and stay here to see the Northern Lights, and that's why we've come to stay here as well. But as you look up at the ceiling, it's completely made out of glass. So later on we can have this place in darkness and we can shut over all the curtains, and our fingers are crossed that we're going to see the Northern Lights. And if they do decide to appear, we can see them right from our cosy bed. So yeah, like I said, this place is magical. So yeah, as I said, this is our bed. How cozy does this look? It's absolutely gorgeous. I love the decoration of this place. So yeah, I mentioned that we have a window above us, but there's also a window here on each side, so we can get the view of the Northern Lights hopefully later on, and then looking out at the snow. It's absolutely gorgeous. We also have a big cozy rug here under the bed, so it just sort of sets the whole mood. We have dimmed lights and these like sort of spotlights that are going around as well. It's just really lovely. They also leave you some cozy slippers for later on when we get our PJs on. When I say later on, it's actually getting dark quite early, as it does in Lapland in the winter time, so it's quite early in the day and it's really getting dark already. So we'd be probably getting in our PJs nice and early. I think this is, I haven't opened this yet, but I think it's like a neck, what you call them, a neck scarf or a snood.
Snood, yeah.
I'll actually open
very
it up and
handy.
see. Very handy, yeah. Was I right? Yeah, I was right. That's actually really handy because there is a lot of outdoor activities around the grounds that we can do and we'll be checking out later on, so that'll keep us nice and warm. And you also get left nice fresh white towels, which is great. Now we're on to the next area of the cabin, and you'll never guess what it is. We thought it was the wardrobe when we came in, but it's actually a kitchen. How cool is this? So it just opens up.
That's very cool.
Isn't it really cool?
Yeah.
Just press it in like that. There we go. And we have our kitchen. So yeah, you can either have it closed or open, and I'm guessing it's because it's sort of part of the bedroom. Do you know that way? If you want to just keep it separate, you can close it over. But yeah, it's nice that it comes with a little kitchen as well. So yeah, we have a microwave, we have a sink with fresh water, we have a coffee maker, a kettle. We also get left tea and coffee. There's some coffee pods as well there if you want a nice fancy coffee. Oh, there's also some hot chocolate in there. Definitely fits in with the mood. We also have an oven then as well if we want to cook. There is also a restaurant on site and we are booked in for a lovely dinner at 7 o'clock tonight, so we can't wait for that. We also have a fridge here full of goodies, a couple of drinks as well. I'm not too sure if they're included or that's like a mini bar that you pay extra for. We will find out about that though. And then we have some lovely glasses if you want to have a nice glass of wine maybe later on. It'll be very romantic in this setting. And then some cups and stuff like that for our coffee and tea in the morning, and some plates and bowls, and yeah, the usual cutlery. Let's talk about heat now, because it is like -8 degrees out and we have a heating system and the heat is amazing coming out of it. But the best part is we actually have heated floors. Oh my god, that is unreal. And yeah, as I said, everything in the inside is made from wood, so you can actually see how new this wood is. But yeah, this cabin is actually only newly built in the last year. There is 26 cabins in total on site, and yeah, we got one of the new ones. But yeah, as soon as we walked in, you could get that new cabin smell, and it was just beautiful. So let us show you the little sitting room area that we have here. It's so cozy. Again, one of my favourite features of this whole cabin is the big open windows, and you can look right out at the snow, and then you're so cozy inside. It's absolutely gorgeous. And then again, wooden interior, which I love, with some spotlights on the ceiling. One thing I always say to Keelan is, if we were to ever live anywhere, I'd love to live in a log cabin. So this has given me this vibe, and it's just unbelievable. I don't want to leave, to be honest. We also have a big, massive TV here on the wall. Although I do say TV, it's like a little cinema screen. And now onto our lovely, cozy sofa. Oh my god, this is lovely. And then we have a big rug on the ground as well. We have a lovely little chair over there. And then yeah, just the views out the window. I can't wait to chill here later on. That's also a smart TV, so if you can chill out, watch a bit of Netflix, maybe a nice Christmas movie, I'm thinking. There's also a lovely little cute desk here, and I'm just picturing like sitting here maybe reading a book and just looking out at the snow. This is gorgeous. And now onto our bathroom. So we have a nice shower here, an overhead shower, and it comes with shampoo, conditioner and body wash as well. We have our sink area here, which is nice and big, a nice big mirror, and there's some soap, there's a hair dryer, some spare toilet rolls, more towels as well. We also have a towel warmer here as well, which would be really nice. Toaster towels for getting out of the shower. And now I'm going to take you out to Keelan, because he's going to show you something really cool.
Okay, now it's time for what I think is the #1 feature. It has a hot tub. I can feel the heat already coming from the water. So yeah, it's -8 outside, absolutely freezing. So yeah, something like this, it's just perfect. What's really cool about this house is that it's definitely been built deliberately to coincide with the environment. So outside is so cold, it's harsh, it's just proper winter. And then inside is the exact opposite. It's cozy, it's warm. Yeah, it's such a contrast. Yeah, I think it's an amazing place to stay.
Okay, so we're on our way over for our dinner. So we've booked in for an evening meal in the restaurant, and yeah, it's literally less than a 1-minute walk from the cabin that we're staying in. But as you can see, it's pitch black now, because where this is actually located is in the middle of nowhere. So that's why you do get a good chance to see the Northern Lights. So yeah, we're gonna go over, have a nice dinner, a few drinks. I'm not gonna lie though, we did have to pull ourselves away from our cabin because it's so nice and cozy. Right, so we're in the restaurant. It's absolutely gorgeous in here. But we have to show you something really cool. There's literally reindeer coming right over to the window. I think they're only baby reindeer, they're so cute. that food was amazing.
Okay, so dinner is finished. It was absolutely lovely. We've come out now to one of the outside cabins, basically where there is a fire pit that we can light. There is a bit of a storm on the way now. It's quite minor, but there's a strong wind and a little bit of snow, so hopefully this fire lights. But yeah, this is the scene. It's like a little wooden shack. We've also been given some of the glöggi, I think is how you say it. It's like the Finnish mulled wine, so we've been given that in a flask, which is right here. So the lovely girl in the restaurant gave it to us, so we can come out here with a cup with this nice and hot flask and yeah, light a fire.
Okay, so we have the fire going. Fair play to Keelan, he got it going. He's always great with fires, I have to say. But I'm going to pour us a nice hot glass of glöggi. That's one thing I have to say as well. We are addicted to this since we've got to Lapland. Oh, the smell of it, it's unreal. It literally smells like Christmas in a flask. Right, time to get in the hot tub. I don't know if we're mad, but we cannot leave here without getting in the hot tub.
Oh my god.
Oh, it's freezing.
Oh.
Lights on.
Lights on. Bubbles on.
Bubbles on. Let's get in. Oh my god, it's roasting.
Is it?
Lovely. Oh yes. That is unreal. I didn't think it was going to be this hot.
God, it looks the business. Look, and then you have the room in the background. That's something else, isn't it?
Oh my gosh. It's unreal. You have to get in.
Oh, I'll be getting in alright, but how do you feel about getting out?
Oh god. Well, the only thing is our door is literally there, and then as soon as you go into the cabin it's so warm and cozy.
Yeah.
So I don't think it'd be that much of a big deal.
The next morning, we woke up to what seemed like a dream, looking out through the frosty windows of our cabin in this beautiful winter wonderland. Staying in one of these cabins was definitely one of the highlights of our Lapland adventures. But we did have one more activity planned for the final day of our visit to Finland.
Welcome to Levi in Lapland. So Levi is a ski resort town and it's one of Finland's biggest ski resorts. So as I said, yeah, it's a ski resort, so you can probably guess we're going to be spending the day skiing on the slopes, and you can actually see them right here behind us.
Yes, we're now in the centre of Levi, a little village or town. It's gorgeous. It's very ski resort-esque. You have a lot of ski equipment rentals, cafes, restaurants, bars and things like that, and then accommodation all in this sort of alpine style.
Breakfast time. So we stopped into a little hotel. It's actually just beside where we're staying. And we've got a nice little like toasted sambo and some coffee. But one thing I have to say is, since we've got to Lapland, the Finnish people are so friendly. Honestly, we've travelled to a lot of places and it really stands out to us how friendly they are. And right across the board friendly, like every interaction that we've had with anyone, not even just from the Santa Claus village, but like everywhere, they're just really nice people. Right, so we're all ready to ski. We're actually just walking over to collect our gear. So we did rent, obviously, skis and equipment online. I actually booked it before we came here because I did hear that it was a little bit cheaper than just arriving on the day. I'm not really too sure how much, but it's really handy. Where we have to collect them, we could literally see the shop from our balcony, so it's all sort of in walking distance, which is great. Now we are going to do a whole separate video on our trip to Lapland, like a guide sort of thing, and just go through prices. So in that video we will go through how much we paid for skiing and to rent the equipment and things like that.
Okay, so we're all decked out, ready to ski. So we did make a little bit of a boo-boo because this particular ski resort because it's not peak season just yet, not all the slopes are open. So the only ones that are open are the tiniest little baby slope, which we're better than that slope, if that makes sense. But then the other one is a red slope, which is a little bit more tricky and probably a little bit, well, you will probably find the red one a bit.
It's a bit more challenging. Yeah, it's definitely steep from looking at it from here.
Yeah.
You know, that way, and it's been about 2 years since we've last skied. Now, we did get a couple of lessons and we do feel confident skiing, but we're practicing on the baby slope just to get the feel for it again and just get our balance and our technique right, you know, that way, before we take on the red slope. But our plan is to try and get onto the red slope definitely by the end of the day.
Yeah.
So Keelan has actually done black and red slopes before. I've only ever done green and blue. So yeah, the challenge is for me.
Ideally, it would have been better if there was a few blue and green ones open. You know what I mean? To do first, maybe before you tackle the red one. But because there's literally only the baby and then the red, it is quite a bit of a jump. But I think you'll be able for it. I do think you will be.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, that's the goal when you ski. I suppose you want to get better and better, and you want to go on to the bigger slopes. You know that way. So yeah, we'll have a little practice round on this.
Yeah. So on the baby one, they have what's called a magic carpet tube lift, basically. So it's not chair lift, it's just one of these kind of rubber ones that your skis attached to, and then it just brings you up the small incline. But yeah, it's very convenient, especially if you know you're an absolute beginner. Something like this is very handy. As you can see, it must be over very, very quickly. This is the one take. There's the tube there, but as we said, we're just using it to get back into the swing of things. Right lads, après ski time. We have our gloggy, the Finnish mulled wine equivalent basically, but it is very, very nice. But yeah, the skiing was good. It wasn't great. We did the red slope, but it wasn't the most enjoyable experience. It was very, very icy. There's just not enough snow. The machines are doing their best, but it's very, very icy, which means it's kind of a bit more tricky to navigate. But we did it anyway. We did it the once and that was enough. Have you recovered?
Oh my god, just about. Yeah, it was very, very icy. It's missing that layer of snow. Yeah. You know, that way, so you can get your technique and things like that, and especially then the red slope is quite steep too. So
yeah, the plan for the rest of the day now is just to enjoy the town of Levi, have a few drinks, have a little walk around. It is very nice here, I have to say. It is very Christmassy, a lot of lights, there is a bit of snow. And there's a good atmosphere. Yeah, the skiing itself, like that resort is massive. There is a lot of, I think there's over 30 lifts and there's loads of slopes, but there was only the red one open and the baby one. So there is a few more to open up. So if you're coming maybe in December, January, it'll be a little bit more of a better experience, I think. But yeah, as we said, I think we might be here just a touch too early, but you can't predict these things. This time last year, November, end of November 2023, this place was covered in snow. So here we are a year later and there's not a huge amount, so you can't predict it.
Do you know what, we're not that disappointed because we were only coming for the day since we were out this way anyway. We said we'd stop off, we'd heard Levi was great, do you know that way, so our plan was to just ski for the day and we made the most of it.
So thanks so much for watching our Lapland adventures. If you liked the video, please leave a thumbs up to support our channel. We have been in Lapland for about a week now, and we have other videos from our time here, including a visit to Santa Village, so make sure to check them out. I will link them below in the video description. Also, we will be doing a price breakdown for anyone who is interested in visiting Lapland, so keep an eye out on our channel for that. So make sure to subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell for updates on all our future uploads. And once again, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.